Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy, and we're just about ready for action. Sugar Ray Leonard's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him. He's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sugar Ray Leonard. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Waves.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's had before. He's sure that he can do it.
Good-looking counter punch. Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Leonard. Lack of defense starting to be costly now. You can see that swelling.
Yeah, and you know, the first thing you think about is he's going to get back to his corner. They're going to put that end swell on it. But he needs to get better defensively. Make sure that it doesn't get worse.
He has to be better defensively, Teddy. You can see the damage that his eye has taken. The swelling's getting really bad. How does he do that? How does he shore up that defense?
Well, first of all, he's got to stop moving that head. He's standing too straight up. If he gets a little head movement, a lot of those punches that are landing, they'll start going over the shoulder.
Teddy, what are your expectations? What do you think we're going to see out of Sugar Ray? Holy cow! Evil Waves is in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
All right, come on, guys. Work it out, no holding.
Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut. Teddy, when you have so much success so early in life, it really builds the foundation to be something special, and such is the case with SRL. I mean, he won National Golden Gloves, Pan Am Games, New York Golden Gloves. I mean, he was a teenager just dominating.
Well, you know what it really does for you? All those things, Joe, gives you confidence. It gives you really the cinder blocks to build a skyscraper, to build...
Oh! Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home. Evil Waves is now battling two opponents. The guy standing opposite him trying to punch him, and his eyes swelling.
Yeah, he can't see what's coming at him right now.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Listen, your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away. Where's your body work? In the body.
No here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. You know, it's a new day and age, but people should really reflect on the celebrity of Sugar Ray Leonard. There was a long time period in this country where he was undoubtedly one of the biggest superstars, not just in sports, but in all mainstream pop culture.
Yeah, he was. He had that great smile. He was doing endorsements. He was doing soda commercials. You know, and I think what's interesting about that is that he flew first. They thought he was just this golden boy, this guy, you know, the sugar man. And he had all this great talent. But then, after the first Iran fight, he showed everybody that he could roll his sleeves up, you know, that he could get down and dirty, that he could be just a regular guy, a guy that you could count on, not just a guy that was privileged with great talent.
Blocks away that headshot. Able to cover up that gut. Leonard blocks that punch. Oh, and there you go. What a forceful hook by Sugar Ray Leonard. You can see there's blood on his cheek. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Able to dismiss it. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Capitalize on his mistakes. I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes. Listen, I'm not going to stand.
And round number 3 is underway. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Able to counter that attack. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Evil Ways. One of the great all-time storybook careers in boxing history, Sugar Ray Leonard. Obviously turned pro, won a title at a young age, and then had the 2 fights with Hands of Stone, Roberto Duran, including the No Mas fight in New Orleans.
You know, those fights really made him. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. They made him in 2 different ways. They made him where he found out that he could be more than a smiling endorsement guy, Sugar Ray Leonard. that there was something more substantial, that he could fight with you in the pits, in the dark alleys, that he had that kind of makeup, and everybody else found that out. And also, it helped him with the audience because people don't like a guy who's too privileged. And in this case, he showed that he was also a guy who could go down there and act like a blue-collar guy, just act like a fighter.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Unable to land that shot. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Oh, a destructive right hand by Sugar Ray Leonard. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots, you understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches.
Here we go with the fourth round. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Evil Ways has got to deal with a cut now above his eye.
Keep your distance.
Good block. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Does it surprise you that he's not going to the body as much as he could be?
Well, what surprises me is that he doesn't have the intuitiveness, you know, just the instinct to understand, to recognize the situation. That's part of the ability of a good fighter, to recognize what he should be doing in a certain situation. He's not seeing that. He should be going downstairs.
Evil Ways' cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight. But they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows you a trail of excuses. Because now you can start to say, well, gee, you know, I didn't do this, you know, it's the drudgery of it, and it's the consistency of it. When you have to stay at a weight, and you have to watch that weight, you have to balance it where you're also going to be able to have a physicality when you get in the ring. You don't want to be weak, so you want to get that right balance where you're disciplined, you get the weight down, but you don't lose that physical edge.
Able to get rid of that one. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good counter punch. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind. They're not taking him anywhere.
Sugar Ray Leonard's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swell. Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. You have to start throwing more in volume in there. Throw in volume.
Starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Putting him in position against the ropes. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Not able to land the headshot. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been non-stop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking a shot. Smart counterpunch by Evil Ways. You know, he laid it out to us when we talked to him before the fight. He says, hey, I want to do my damage on the inside. But it's how he's getting to the inside that's really been the payoff tonight, and that's with the jab.
Yeah, exactly. Having a jab is like having a credit card. You can buy a lot of things. It's bought him the ability to get inside and go to work.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Straight right, unable to connect. Teddy, I have a very strong feeling as to what you would say if he walked back to your corner, because he's not doing any body work against a fast fighter.
No, well, first of all, are there any kids still awake?
Watch out.
I mean, that's the first thing. Yeah, you're fighting those fast guys. You know, you don't go chasing what's fast. You know, you go downstairs what starts all the speed. I mean, those feet, you go downstairs to that basement. You start banging that body. You know, take away some of that speed.
And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Lead to the side, then boom! That was good. Took a lot out of him that round.
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. showing you some defense there with the block. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Blocks the headshot. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air's going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. His opponent got away from that uppercut. Good combination. Able to get him up against the ropes. SRL getting rid of that punch. Sugar Ray Leonard's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. He just missed that shot up top. Sugar Ray Leonard showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. There he goes! He goes down from that headshot. Gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
And Sugar Ray's proving to be elusive. He is staggered and stumbling. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Nice one. That was good. Jab it. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
Over the hump, the back end of the fight now begins.